Hey friends, this is Michelle of Plan On It, and I am back with another collab with Rongrong. This time we're going to talk about different ways to make your journal spreads interactive, and I have the brand new In My Soft Girl Era journal that comes in this gorgeous box that I'm going to use, and I'm going to show you 3 ways to make your spreads interactive. All right, I'm going to pull out some of the things that came in the La Dolce Vita Summer Planner Subscription Kit, the newest, and I'm going to take this paper and trim it in the middle, and we're going to make it open like a book, so that reveals like more space for journaling, and you can even do a little cute little sticker here like a seal or something. So I'm going to grab a mat and trim that right where it's torn. And you can do it with any paper. You can just trim it down the middle. It doesn't have to be like a torn element like this. And I'm just folding my edges, and so I'll see that fold and know where to trim it. And I've just got some matte finish tape. So I'm gonna put that right down the edge of our left side of our paper and just tape that in as close to the middle as I can. And I'm also going to tape it on the other side so it's nice and secure. Same thing with the other piece. Then I'm just going to secure it on the other side. Then I'm going to grab a bow to put right here, something in this Soft Girl Era sticker book that would go with these colors. Or I could do one of these seals. Okay, let's do this seal here. Kind of has a little bit of a green, and I'm going to grab another one to put on the back. That's going to make it kind of look like, you know, like it's a sealed envelope or something. So now I have this space that opens up that's very decorative, but also gives me a lot more room for journaling. I could even journal on these if I want to. So I want to decorate over here and then add some spaces for journaling. Okay, and I'm going to take, this is the cover to the subscription pages. I'm going to cut around and cut this girl out and have her right here as a cute element on the inside. So I'm just gonna use some tape runner to stick her in this hidden compartment. So inside here, I'm going to use some of these boxes. Let's take this and the green, the orange, and we'll do the yellow, so we have just a little bit of everything. I'm going to trim the side off that since we already have a girl here. Put that in here, layered with this orange box. Let's do another here. Okay, let's take this off and use it somewhere else. We'll do that right here. Put a little bit of that to piece that back together. And let's also use this patterned box. Has a little bit of the tile action. Over here, let's do this green checkerboard strip. And we'll just tuck that underneath there. So using the PET roll, I'm gonna get just lots of decorative elements first. All right, let's start with this up here. We'll do like a little cluster. And let's use our Chasing Coastal Dreams quote and our lemons. And we'll get a little bit more lemon action at the top. Okay, I'm gonna cut this for the corner right here. And then we'll do this little scrap over on this side. And I think for the rest, I'm just gonna draw some boxes, like a box cluster. And let's put this other postage stamp here because we have a different stamp in here. And then how about this orange juice with this little seashell? And we'll add our little scooter right here. Then we just need maybe a little something here. Okay, we will do our little map right here. So that is our first idea to make your journal interactive. Have a space that opens that is also decorative. Let's turn to another page and do our second interactive journaling idea. All right, I'm going to use this same collection and I'm using another of the papers. This idea is to create a book within a book. So I'm going to make this our book cover, and I want it to be pretty big. I want it to look like maybe this is the title. So I'm going to cut it about like this. So for our cover, I do want it to have a back. So I'm going to tape it to this. Trim that off the bottom and then just fold this. So this will be our front and our back. And I've got just 3 pages of dot grid paper. That's going to be the pages on the inside of our book. So I'm going to cut those to size. Fold those in half and crease them really good. Okay, so I cut them to size, and since this is just a very small book, I'm gonna do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch just with regular needle and thread. You could obviously tape your pages in or staple them in the middle. So I just poked 3 holes into the center with this needle. Then I'm gonna go through the center hole, leave some out, but don't let it come all the way out. And then I'm gonna come back up through the top. Just like that. Then go down to the bottom. Make sure it's nice and tight, and then I'm going to go back through that center hole and then just tie it. I'm going to tie it several times so it's nice and secure, and then trim it, but not too close to the knot in case it does come untied. Okay, just like that, and that is our little book. Next I'm going to round the corners. And then I think I'm going to put some of the tape on it to make it look like a binding. One of those tape strips, maybe in the stripes. I'm going to use this green stripe, but I'm going to put it on this white sticker paper so it won't be transparent. And just fold that over and trim it off. Then I've got just a gold sticker sheet from some old bullet points. I'm going to trim a bit of that off because I don't have any gold washi tape right now, but just real thin to add to that binding, just to give it just a little bit more texture and dimension. And you can customize your book and make it as detailed as you want. So there's our book. I'm not going to decorate the inside for time's sake, but you can definitely decorate your pages. But now I'm just going to adhere it right here with some tape runner. And it doesn't even add that much bulk to my journal, which I kind of like a chunky journal anyway. So that's our little book within a book. I do want to decorate a little bit over here though. And I'm going to use this roll of washi stickers from shop Rongrong. This is called Timeless Pages, and it's got like lots of old antique vibes, lots of books. And over here I want to create some bookshelves. I've got just some regular solid color olive tape, and I'm going to grab some books here to put on my shelf. Let's do this first since it's a little shorter. And the vibe of these stickers really go along with our book cover, the other stickers that we're using, so you can definitely mix and match from different collections. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there and get like another element that would be on a shelf. Like I think there's a little vase sticker in here. So I'm gonna add that right on our shelf next to our books and put a little flower or something in it. All right, and then the Soft Girl Era sticker book, I'm gonna use this little rose to go in our vase. Right there. And then we're gonna do another of these stickers. I'm just gonna cut them apart and have them on their side or laying this way. Okay, and in the Soft Girl Era sticker book, let's use like this decorative china plate to look like it's hanging on the wall right above that. It really kind of looks vintage and goes with our antique vibe. And let's do one more shelf with another piece of tape. Let's add some more of our books. Let's start from this side though. Let's add this wider book and this. Let's add this and this. And then we'll add this. And then here I want to do something decorative like a frame from this roll. Let's do this right here. And then let's use some of our letters from this subscription kit and put read more books. Actually, I think let's put it over here. And we'll do books in the blue. Let's do it on this second line right here. Okay, and I'm just going to draw some lines over here for journaling, and then we have all of this to journal in also. All right, so that's our idea number 2, a book within your book to journal in. And then for our third idea, I have seen people use tape on the edge, like you tear off a little piece of your journal, not too much, not wider than the tape, and then just use this clear, like packing tape. But I've seen people do it with flowers. We're going to try it with some different elements. So I'm just going to trim that off even with my pages. Okay, let's use this roll of tape called, or these are washi stickers. This is called Sunny Picnic, that are also from Rongrong. And maybe we will just stick to flowers from here. Let's see. So we're going to put that down and have that transparent piece of tape, but then when we get everything on, we'll put another layer on top. Okay, and here's another like bouquet. Let's do a couple of these here. And we'll put the rest kind of peeking out there. Then we'll use these. And we'll sprinkle in a few of these little pink flowers. This larger here is a yellow. Some here. Here. And let's do another here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and top that off with another piece of tape. And then our flowers are just kind of floating in there, but they're part of the page. Then I'm going to round my corners. And then we can just decorate around the rest of the page with some more of these stickers. And some of these cute frames. We'll do this frame here, then another one here. That's so cute. Then this cute little dog and the cat. Just add a few more little elements. This camera over here by her, and the book, sunglasses, and we'll do these cute little shoes right here. We'll do a little striped bow there. Just a few more little things here and there to fill in, and we're going to be all set. Let's do these cherries. Do that cherry there, and then a little strawberry here. A little butterfly. Also add a little teacup or coffee cup up here. And we'll do a couple more strawberries, and I think that should be plenty. So that is our page with the little clear like peekaboo flowers showing through. So let's go back and recap. For our first idea, we have a page that we cut in the middle, put a little seal on it, and it opens like a book to reveal more deco and journaling, and then just decorate it along with this page. And then our second interactive idea was to make a mini book inside your book or your journal, and then decorate it along with the book's theme. And then there is our third idea, to use that clear packing tape to kind of trap in some flowers or any kind of decorative element you want. It makes it such a fun element in your journal. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I shared these techniques, and thank you for having me, Rongrong. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you plan on trying any of these techniques in your journal. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.